And it's week number 2, guys. This week we are building habits for a lifetime. And that's what I'm doing. You all know I started last week. So every Wednesday around this time, it's going to be 1 week gone. So week number 2 in the books again. And I wanted to come on just to give you guys that little update on what it is that I'm doing differently compared to last week and this week. And in week 2, I just want y'all to know that I'm still going strong. I'm outside of the gym, just finished up with my fitness portion. And when it came to the health portion, guys, I replenished with better choices. So I had me a protein shake just to hold me over until I can get to that healthy lunch option. And I have my little aminos here. For those that's wondering, this is one of my favorite rebuilding tools and options for whenever you're sore, your body is sore, you need a little bit of energy boost, and you just want to come in and get everything, back in order after a strong workout. This is my 2 things that I go to, especially if I don't pre-prep my meals. This is it. Hawaii today, it's definitely a little bit hot. I'm charging. I have a few minutes, so I said, let me just come on here with you guys. So if y'all see me looking all shiny and sweating and all that stuff, just know, guys, we on fire over here, okay? So we on week 2, guys, of my journey to better health, and it's going very good. Have no complaints. I am making a little bit better choices than I was the last time. Give me 1 second. Let me adjust this thing here, and we're good to go now. So so that way not everybody can come in and just chime in and put their whatever they want to put down. And sometimes you get good comments, and sometimes those comments be a little bit off, and today's not the day because I don't have all day. I have a few more minutes before I finish charging. But like I was mentioning to you guys, this is week number 2, and we are building habits for a lifetime. And sometimes when you're building those habits for a lifetime, it's like you just keep consistently working on bettering yourself, because it's not easy, okay? Especially when you're used to eating junk, and now you got to have a little chips and stuff is no longer on the menu. You got to have healthier choices. So it's going to be a little hard, guys. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's definitely worth it. And like I say, week 2, we are definitely finished with all of that. This week wasn't about starting over, since I already started from last week, and I wanted to stay focused, and I wanted to document my journey, because I also always say I'm starting out my routine, and then, things happen, life happen, guys, and we all get distracted and the focus becomes unfocused. So because I wanted to make sure that I stay consistent, if I document it, like saying week 1, week 2 on my health journey, then it would be more easier for me, to stay accountable, because I know that you guys are going to be looking forward to that. Okay, so right now we are on week number 2. I finished up with what I was supposed to do, and so far compared to last week and this week, it's not as easy, but we are getting there. Alrighty, and I didn't want it, I don't want to be like, okay, we're starting over this week. No, we're not. We are staying slower pace. We are staying a little bit better consistent this time. I was showing you guys at the beginning of my options right after the gym what I took. My aminos to reconstruct the muscle, and I had me my protein shake, so I should be good to go. That's like a meal in itself, so healthier choices is definitely something that I'm working on, and I hope to continue working on it as well. Staying steady. It was about staying steady. It's not about starting over. So I'm not starting over this week. I'm staying steady. And my gosh, it is hot over here. And, now the real work begins, because now we're going into week 3. And I'm excited because I got my fitness down packed, guys. I'm getting that 5 days, possibly 6 days out of the week workout in. And, the consistency, the discipline, and the mindset that says I am in this for life, and that's where I'm at. Week number 2 in the books. Week 3 is starting today, and then next week it will be completed. Okay, so week 2 already completed, doing good. I have not got on the scale yet, but I could tell you guys one thing, that whenever you do get into the motion of changing up your eating habits and staying consistent with it, you will definitely be able to start to see result. And sometimes the scale may not move as fast as you will want it to be, but knowing that you could fit into situations and clothes that you couldn't fit into. Today I have on my nice little, fall is in here. We are in fall, so I have on my nice little color. You all see my fall color, my little brown, and we're going to be keeping it cute today. However, though, enjoy the moment and treat yourself a little bit. For every little accomplishment, you give yourself a little treat. So today I wanted to get me something fall looking, and I did. So I treated myself for keeping consistent throughout the week, and that was my little you did a good job, Paulette, this week. And I'm also learning that health isn't about restrictions, because that's a lot of times what they have us like, you can't have this, you can't have this, you shouldn't eat this, you shouldn't eat that. Yes, it's certain things that you shouldn't eat, especially if you already know that it's not good for you. However, though, not eating it and feeling that you want it I think is worse, because you're going to overdo it. I suggest that whenever you decide to make your life changing and you want to go on to your health, focus on health and fitness, I'll advise you guys, instead of eating half the cake, just have a nice little portion of the cake, and then you still can have it. Instead of every day have desserts, pick one day out of the week that you can have at least one dessert, or they consider it like a cheat meal, but it's not that you can't have it. Focus on not restricting yourself too much, because then it won't become a lifestyle. Because in life, you're going to be visiting and traveling, and there's going to be things that, yes, you don't want to eat too much of, but try in smaller portion and controlling yourself. So for me now, eating in a big plate, I've started to train myself to focus on smaller plates. Okay, like maybe a bowl. Instead of a cup of rice, I have half a cup of rice. Do I still eat it? Yes, I'll eat rice. I love rice. Living in Hawaii, spam and rice is something that is like a normal routine. They have that for breakfast over here. So that will be a habit that is going to take some time to say, okay, I'm going to cut rice out. Do I want to pick healthier choices? Then instead of eating rice, right now what I'm doing, I'm replacing the starchy portion of my health portion, nutritionist portion, with juicing. So I started juicing. I started making sure that I'm getting in my workout and exercising. I'm eating at least a salad a day, a green salad a day. Yes, you need probably a little bit more, but it can help with the fiber. Okay, guys, it is hot up in here. But yes, my health and fitness journey, week number 2 is completed. I wanted to stay updated with you guys on it. Let me go to the chats and then I'll be right back. Let's see who's all in here. Welcome, guys, for coming in to Life with Paulette. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I am on the go. I am working. I multitask on a daily basis. So Monday through Friday, it is what you're going to get. Occasionally, we are working on getting more lives with you guys, where I'm either showing you guys how I make my juicing, sharing a few recipes and stuff with you guys. But we have that's something that we're progressing to right now. I just want to make sure I started out updating you and keeping you guys updated on how it is that we are working through this nutritionist portion, since the fitness is down. So I just finished up with the gym. I got in my nice little hold me over until lunch meal in, and I'm letting you guys know of the process. It's not an easy thing, because I really would have just want to go ahead and have me some pancakes, but you can't, okay, because you're trying to change and better yourself. So that is one part of me that I'm working on, but it's doing much better. So welcome in, Tag. Appreciate you. You said Guyanese. You're Guyanese? Oh, okay. Well, welcome from Ghana. Welcome in here. I'm seeing that there's okay. It say Buish Warnisha. I think I got that right. Well, anyway, hi there. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for coming by, dropping by Life with Paulette. Let me see. I say Mikey. Mikey. Hi, Mikey. All is well, Mikey. Hope all is well with you too. You know, we're just charging the car right now. In the parking lot, just finished up with the gym, got my fitness out of the way. And today, you know, I'm just updating you guys so that way I can stay consistent. Okay. Basically, let's see who else in here. I just want to, oh, well, hugs to you too. Hugs to you too, Mikey. Hope all is well with you. Hello, Brother Uso. How are you today? I'm just giving a little update on week number 2 of my health and fitness. You all know that I started last week. I had week 1, and Wednesday this week is on again for week number 2. And I just wanted to come and give you guys an update. I don't know how everybody's doing with their health and fitness, but for me, my health and fitness has definitely been a big deal. You know, it's been a big deal for me because, like always, it's my Achilles heel. I like to eat. Yes, I do, you know, and not everybody has that special metabolism that they can eat all they can eat and they don't show. You know, I show, as you all can see, very, very fluffy. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Welcome into Life with Paulette. So today, like I said, on week number 2, we are still going strong, you know, and it wasn't about starting over today. It was about making sure that I stayed steady, consistent, and steady throughout the whole week. And the same tactic I used last week is the same tactic I'm going to use this week. I am incorporating at least 1 to 2 salads, plus I'm juicing as well. So I'm replacing one meal with some juicing. That's been working so far. I have not stepped on the scale to like, oh, I wonder how much I weigh. No, I haven't done that yet. I'm going to do that probably probably next week. I would step on the scale for you guys, but right now I'm just going with the flow with the clothes. The clothes are coming on a little bit more easier. I'm feeling less winded, you know, so I'm getting back up there, guys, and I'm proud of that. You know, little wins that we receive. Like I told you guys, I got a win and I went and I bought me a nice little dress that I was gonna put on. Today is fall, so we have fall colors. We have our fall bandana, which is brown and orange. They're one of my favorite colors, so I just went mix and match that today, and I came on here because I wanted to just say, you know, happy Wednesday to everybody that's up in these chats, and welcome to all of you all that just subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. You know, sometimes new is good. It's nothing wrong with new. So I appreciate all my new people and my old ones that keep coming back. I appreciate you guys. You know, I'm learning, like I was mentioning earlier, that health isn't about restrictions. You know, it's about balance. And that's something that I need to work on more, is balance. That's the hardest thing, is learning balance, not overdoing it, not eating a piece of the cake, not half the cake, you know, that type of stuff. So learning balance for me is the hardest part when it comes to my nutrition, and knowing when to say no, put the fork down. You know, we all have those Achilles heel. That's mine. You know, that's one of my Achilles heel. Welcome, Leslie. Leslie say, I'm new here. Well, welcome in to Life with Paulette. I appreciate you, you know, for coming in and subscribing to the channel. And, you know, we love you over here. So keep coming back. I appreciate it. But yeah, like I say, it's all about balance, guys. You know, it's about choosing what fuels me over what drains me. And I know that when it comes to eating all those nice little cakes and desserts and stuff, they drain my body. But when I input like healthier choices, make healthier choices, like, you know, a salad, or, you know, something that's going to add benefits to your body and to contribute to that hard workout that you do, it definitely fuels me when I add healthier choices. So today my healthy choice that I decided to do after my workout was protein, a nice chocolate protein shake, and my aminos, strawberry flavor aminos, and it also has a little bit of energy up in there that help boost you, get you all ready to merge you into a nice healthy lunch, instead of you going straight into lunch and just being so hungry and then you overdo it. So this is a nice little bridge. This bridge protein shake, aminos, get your aminos in. That helps satiate your stomach, so that way you don't feel too hungry and you picking and grabbing anything to eat, you know. And like I mentioned to you guys, that my focus this week is is every workout and every meal choices that I make, is going to be an investment for my future self. This self right now, we're working on it, but every time you do something positive for your body, you're actually helping out your future self, your older self, and you don't stay young forever. So the quicker you could get in there and make your healthier choices, the better it's going to be for you, and your body is going to thank you for it in the long run. And this journey, the journey is long. The journey is long. It's not easy. It's not easy to say when you're in your 20s, hey, when I was in my 20s, I was this weight and I could have snatched back real quick. Guys, you throw a few kids up in there, especially for the ladies. You throw a few kids up in there, ain't no snatching back that quick. Okay, you're going to put some work in. And sometimes not everybody have the Beyonce body nor Beyonce's money to go in there and get it done. Okay, we got to put some extra time, extra effort into it. And sometimes, the older you get, the energy is not there. So make sure that we're putting the right foods in our body, that we're doing the right things. The journey is going to be a long journey, but it's going to be worth it in the end. And your body's going to be more happy with you for making better choices for it. But I'm here, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. The journey, we're going to all roller coaster together, okay? Because not every week I'm going to come on here and I'll be like, yes, we did it this week, and I'm on cloud 9 or 10. No, some weeks I'm going to come and I may have some bad news for you guys. I may have that cake, like what Leslie say, cake. I may have a little bit too much cake or strawberry, cheesecake somewhere. You never know. Sometimes we just fall off, but the good thing is that you come back on, and this is not just a season of my life. I want this thing to be for a lifetime. So it's going to be consistent, and yes, I'm going to have ups and downs just like you. Everybody has their ups and downs, but they keep pushing themselves forward, and that's what I wanted to do. That's why I'm coming on here, so I can just motivate somebody over there that love cake like me and don't know what to do about it. I could just tell you all, start moving, get your little workout in. Do your little 30-45 minutes of workout. After you do the 30-45 minutes of workout, make sure that you make healthier choices. If you didn't pre-prep your meals, make sure you always have some protein, some amino acids in your back, so you can take that down, and that's going to help fill you up a little bit more in order for you to push to the next meal. So you're making healthier choices, and your body's going to love you for it, right? Leslie says, I'm a kid and I'm on my grandma's phone. Oh, well, say kudos to grandma. Say hi to grandma for me, okay? And it's welcome in here. Make sure that grandma know that you're on her phone. All righty. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to give you guys a brief little update in regards to my week number 2 being in the books as well, being completed. And want you guys to know is to stay consistent. Stay consistent. That's what I'm doing on week 2. We are starting up today, week 3. And next week, I'll keep you all posted on what it is that I'm doing and what I did, and I could have done a little bit better, but this week was high five. And actually tonight is pickleball night too, so even though I work out just now, I'm going to turn around and do pickleball. So I'm going to work out twice. On Wednesday, I do double workouts, and pickleball be kicking me sometimes. I'm getting a little bit better at it, but guys, it's a handful. Well, with that, guys, I'm not going to keep you guys here on. For all you guys that's just coming in, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're just subscribed to this channel, thank you guys for subscribing to this channel. You all go ahead and hit the bell so you all can get notified whenever I do go live or whenever I post something. You never know, because we have 12 weeks with this thing, and we're just on week 2, so 10 more weeks to go. Let's see how much weight I'm going to be losing between now and the next 10 weeks. But yep, you pray for me, I pray for you, because this journey is definitely going to be of a lifetime, and I will have ups and downs, and I hope that you all will share your ups and downs with me as well when it comes to your weight loss journey. Alrighty, I'll see you all in the next one. Deuces, bye. God bless you, brother Uso. Thanks for joining in, and I'll see you all. Probably I'll go live for pickleball night, because I'm getting much better at pickleball. I just want you all to know that I'm becoming a pro pretty soon. Yes, I am, brother Uso. Pickleball is my new best friend, and I'm learning how to do the. Yes, I am. Bear with me. Have a blessed day. Bye.